guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another apartment renovation. I am renovating 1310 21 Chic Street today, and this is going to be sort of a bright and neutral, sort of trendy apartment. I wanted to make an apartment that had a relatively realistic floor plan, but take use of some of the newer items that we've got in the last couple of packs and kits. So that's what we're doing here today, but before we get further into that, I just wanted to remind you guys that I'm currently hosting a giveaway for a pack of your choice for The Sims 4, and all you need to do to enter is download Disney Emoji Blitz using the link in my description down below. And then if you get to level 20 in the game, you can just screenshot that and reply to my pinned tweet over on Twitter, which is Miss Gryphi, and you would be entered to win a pack of your choice. Alternatively, if you've been playing the game and you are already past level 20, if you just screenshot what level you are at, gain an additional 5 levels, screenshot that again, and submit both of those screenshots, you are also entered to win. This giveaway is through October 5th, so you have a few weeks left to enter, and best of luck to everybody. Also, that link does act as a creator code, so anything you spend in game helps to support me and the channel, so thank you so much for that. So as you can see, the floor plan has come together here. It's a really simple one. You walk in, you're in a bit of a hallway space, and then over to the left side there is a galley kitchen, which is super modern. I have the subway tiles as the backsplash, and then I'm using counters and cabinets that are from Dream Home Decorator in a black and white swatch, and I also love the herringbone floors that I chose. I believe those are a base game wood floor. I wish we had more of those in the game. I think this might be the only one. I would love to have more, but I was trying to go for a very trendy thing you see very often for the ways that I would decorate the inside of this apartment. So I feel like this is a very stereotypically decorated apartment, but I had a lot of fun with it, especially picking out some furniture pieces I haven't used in a while, as well as getting some fun rugs. I don't know when the last time I used this swatch of this rug from Get Famous is, if I've ever used it, but I just really loved it in this space, just that little quirky bit of design and color in there, because I wanted to keep everything fairly neutral, and like, it's a bright apartment because of all the sunlight that comes in. There's a ton of windows that are in the living room portion of this apartment. This is the apartment that's across the hall from Penny Pizzazz's apartment, and I think it's been a little while since I've built in here, but I really like this apartment, although sometimes it's kind of funky trying to figure out the windows because I do like to try to come up with different floor plans for it, and I think this one's a little bit different. But anyway, in the main hallway here, I am using a high top table that came with tiny living and a couple of stools at that as like the main dining space. It's not very big, but it's only a small apartment, so I thought it worked out fine. And then I have a couple of shelves above it from the cool kitchen pack that have like some pastas and some pictures and stuff on them. And then I'm trying to figure out what wallpaper I want to put here. And I end up using the blue one from the paranormal pack. I just thought it was really pretty, and I was trying to get an idea of how it would all tie together if you were like looking down the hallway as if you were walking down it, if you were living there. And I really liked that color combination. So that's what I ended up to go with. That sentence didn't really make sense. But I was then trying to figure out what kind of wallpaper I wanted to do in here. I thought about doing a paneling. And I currently have the door to the bathroom, or the door to the bedroom and the bathroom in like the hallway space. But I decided, we just got this new like sliding barn door from the Industrial Loft kit, and I thought that would be such a cool entrance to the bedroom and then leave more free space in the hallway. So that's what I ended up doing. Plus it ends up being not only a door in the living room, which takes up a lot of space, but it's also a decorative element, and so that way I didn't have this big empty wall I had to figure out how to decorate. The door itself was a decoration, so I really liked that because it's like a functional design piece. And so that was the decision made there. I love that door so much, and I've barely gotten to use it yet. So that is what I did there. And of course, I'm using lots of Dream Home Decorator in this build because it's one of my favorites. It's super modern. It fits perfectly for this style. So I am using the desk there over on the left side of the living space. And yeah, this living room is just gonna like have a couch, a chair, a TV, and then like a desk space and some plants. It's nothing too complicated, and I wasn't sure what couch I wanted to go for. I really wanted to make that one work from the Dream Home Decorator pack. I really wanted to make this paranormal one work, and something about them just wasn't working for me. I think it's because I overuse those couches because they're new and I really like them. Although the paranormal ones are not even new anymore. We've had that since January, but it still feels very exciting because it's a really nice couch. That chair is new though, that's from the Industrial Loft Kit, and I do end up keeping that in this space, and I also get another one of those in the bedroom a little bit later. But I end up actually using a couch I haven't used in a while. I don't remember how long it takes me to get to it, but I end up using the one from Parenthood, which is kind of an interesting decision, I think, because it looks a little bit plasticky around the edges, and nothing else in this apartment does. But I was just imagining everything in here was grabbed and put together over time. That's kind of how most of my apartments end up going. I just have a lot of fun with the process. I have a general concept, but I'm not tied to like, oh, it has to make sense and they got a perfect matching set at the furniture store. I think it's more realistic in real life to have obtained different furniture pieces over time. Maybe you're shopping for furniture and you only find one thing you like, and then you find another thing later, or you think your things are finished and then you find something else months later. I think that's really realistic. That's how I've experienced life and how I know a lot of others around me have. So that is what I usually base my decoration on. And then I decided to actually combine a couple of these tables from Get to Work to be the coffee table in the living room. And I'm going to be scaling them down in a little bit. And I changed the color so many times that I couldn't tell you which one it ended up on. But at this point in time, we haven't even changed the couch out yet. But I am using probably my favorite rug in the game from City Living with this beautiful pattern on it. I just think it's such a versatile rug. I probably overuse it, but I think it's really nice. And it adds a little bit of pattern into the space without being too in your face. So that is what I use there. And obviously, I'm using the tray from Tiny Living. Such a good stuff pack. I feel like I constantly say that whenever I use it. I'm like, great stuff pack. But I think Tiny Living and Paranormal are probably the best stuff packs. But this is the couch I end up going for in the end from Paranormal, or not Paranormal, from Parenthood. Another pack starting with the letter P. And I used this one with the black frame around it and the like bluish striped cushions. It's a really pretty couch, which I haven't used in a long time because we've just gotten so many newer couches that I tend to go for things that are newer because they're more exciting and I like to use the new items. But this one was one of my favorite couches for a really long time, so I was happy to use it again here because it's just been a while. Anyway, if you do like this apartment and you would like to download it, it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi, Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag Miss Gryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. I'm just working on this little office space, this little desk space here. I wanted to get a couple of paintings above it, and the ones that scream like you see them everywhere, trendy, really cute, in right now, are the ones that came with Dream Home Decorator. It's just such a good pack for all of the furniture and decorations that come with it. And also I really like the fireplace that came with Eco Lifestyle, so I'm using that in this space as well. I also was trying to figure out what I wanted to put in front of this window, and I opted to put one of the meditation stools that we just got, the updated ones, the little cushions. I think they're really cute, and then I was able to add some more poofs over here. So it just looks like you have a big poof and a little poof, except one of them you can sit on and meditate. And I had that facing out towards the window, so that way you could like look at the beautiful city view while you meditate. I was trying to figure out what to put in front of that window, and I didn't want to block it, so putting something where you can sit down and look out the window made the most sense to me. But just decorating the desk now, I wanted to put some decorations up on the top shelf, so I put this like sculptural piece on top of the books up here, and I'm just trying to figure out the positioning with that and change the color. I'm using the red shelf to place everything a little bit easier. If you're not familiar with the red shelf, that block that you're seeing on screen right now, it is a piece of custom content that I use. It just helps place things easier, and it's fantastic, and I don't know what I would do without it. I love it so much. It is always linked in the description down below of every single video, not only where to download it, what it is, but also I have a tutorial on how to use it as well if you're interested. So that's in the description down below. There's all sorts of information down there. Videos you might be interested in, tutorials, all of my equipment, like you're like, oh, what microphone do you use? All of that stuff is down there as well. I have a ton of stuff in my description. I don't know why I'm pitching my description for you right now, but there you go. I don't think I've ever mentioned that before. Anyway, in the hallway space here, obviously it goes into the kitchen, and on the other side, I decided to add some coat storage and like just general storage. So I'm using the modular pieces from Dream Home Decorator over there, and then I got a broom and a trash can over in the kitchen space. And then I was trying to figure out if there would be some sort of painting or wall piece that I thought would look nice over here. I can't remember what I added. Oh wait, I added one of these from Cool Kitchen. I was like, oh, those would be really fun because they have some really cool patterns on them. And so I opted for the coffee one. That just felt appropriate for that kitchen space. I really like that. But moving on into the bedroom space, I decided to have the bed against the wall that doesn't have the window on it, so that way you're facing out the window and you can see the beautiful city in the morning. And I'm using, of course, a bed from Dream Home Decorator, and then some paintings above the bed that are from Tiny Living, and a dresser from Tiny Living, you know, all of my favorite items, essentially. This is an apartment I would probably love to live in, although I really enjoy having my own separate office space, so maybe not. But, like, I like this apartment a lot. I had so much fun with this one, especially when I decided to take some screenshots trying to get some where the sliding door to the bedroom was open. So from the living room, you could see in there. I just think that's such a cool look, and it would allow so much light to pass through the space and make everything feel open, like way more open and larger to have that door open. I don't know. I like walls like that, where the doors are huge. Like some of those indoor-outdoor spaces where you can kind of fold up the glass doors. I think that's such a cool feature. And so having these giant like barn doors inside, I, wanted to get some screenshots showing that off. I wish your Sims could, like when you clicked on a door, you could select open and it would just stay open and it wouldn't just automatically open and close always when they go through it. Like I like that it does that, but I wish you could say always open or always closed and you could alternate like that. I think that'd be a really cool feature. I don't know if we'd ever get that, but that's something that I think would be really cool. Anyway, I'm just decorating the bathroom now, and then we're going to be heading on into screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd love to have you join us. And if you click that bell, it'll notify you when I upload a new video if you're interested in that. Thank you so very much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.